Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. Our today's topic is rectification of errors. In financial accounting, there is always a chance of occurring an error. Sometimes the accountants records wrong journal entries, sometimes they forget to record any entry, sometimes they duplicate the amount. So there are different types of errors which accountants are making while making the journal entries. So how to rectify those errors we are going to learn in this video. What we will learn in this video, how to rectify these errors. There is a straightforward that some people are doing when they are finding the error, they are just deleting the old entry and making a new entry, which is not a good practice. Suppose you have made an entry in April, 1st of April, and you make a wrong entry and you found that is the wrong entry in May. So if you are going to delete that entry, that will affect your statements, that will affect your accounting records. So you have to rectify the entries in the current time when you discover that mistake. So we will see different types of errors. We will see the examples so you can understand easily those errors and how to rectify them. We will do the journal entries of each error, so you will know that how to rectify them. So let's start with the first error. The first error is error of omissions, like forgetting to record an event. Example, a purchase of 15,000 from ABC on April 15 was omitted by mistake. We forget to record this entry in our system. So rectification of entry on date of discovery. We discovered this in May. So we need to record this, we need to do rectification in May. So the debit purchase account, expense account will be debit, and credit ABC creditor account 15,000 will be credit. So narration we need to write rectification of omission of recording purchase for ABC in May, which was omitted by April 15 by mistake. So omission, this error, we are forgetting at all to record an invoice or receipt or any event occur in the business. The next error is error of commission. The error of commission, like we have different debtors and we wrongly debit our debtor, like the A was our debtor, the entry was belongs to him, but we make debit to B. For example, a payment made to Mr. A, he who is our debtor, is recorded in account of Mr. B. Both are our debtors, but we shuffle the account. So who is also a debtor? Now the classification is correct, debtor, but entry is posted in the wrong account. So this is called error of commission. How to do rectification? We wrongly debit B. So we need to make Mr. A account debit and we need to credit Mr. B account. So this will be the rectification of error of commission. Now the next is error of principal. An entry is recorded in the wrong class of account. For example, a purchase of fixed asset, say a vehicle, is recorded as an expense. It was our asset, but we recorded under the expense head. Example, purchase of an asset for 50,000 is recorded in the expense account. Rectification, what is the rectification? We will do the rectification, debit asset account with 50,000 and credit the relevant expense account with 50,000. So the expense will be decreasing and the asset will increase. Before, when we make a wrong entry, we make expense account debit and the cash account credit. Now we are going rectification, so the asset will be debit and the expense account will credit. So this will reverse the effect of the expense account. The next is the error of original entry. Recording in correct account but the figure is incorrect. For example, receipt of 50,000 from a debtor is recorded 5,000. We receive a 50,000 but we did not record it 50,000, we record 5,000, so 45,000 short. So what is the rectification? There are two examples. One is receipt of 5,000 recorded as 500. One is receipt of 5,000 and recorded as 50,000. Here we recorded the short money, here we recorded the excess money in the account of B. So in the first case, recorded figure is less by 4,500. The rectification entry will be debit cash account will be 4,500 and B account will be 4,500. We receive 5,000 but we recorded 500. So we need to make another entry. So cash will increase again by 4,500 and the B account also will be credited by 4,500. So now here recorded figure exceeds by 45,000. In the second case we received of cash 5,000 but we recorded 50,000. We record 45,000 excess. So now here debit will be B account by 45,000. We recorded 50,000 wrongly. So we need to decrease that account. We need to take out money from the B account. And also the credit cash account 45,000. We recorded 50,000 in our cash account. We need to decrease that also with the 45,000. So the next entry is the error of reversal of entry. This is the most important and the difficult one. Then there are errors in which the entry is reversed by mistake. This means that the account that should have been debited is credited, or if account was going to credit, we make it debit. Like it is a double effect. We need to delete one entry or we need to pass another with the double figure entry. Like a payment of 10,000 made to Mr. D is recorded on the receipt side. We made a payment and we recorded that we received this payment on the cash book. So a credit is given to D's account also. So we can correct this mistake by two entries. Like the first entry, we will make Mr. D account with 10,000 debit and cash account with 10,000 credit. So this will make the effect 0. After that, the correct entry we need to pass, like we are paying to the D account. So debit Mr. D account with 10,000 and credit cash account with 10,000. So this entry will be going to increase the effect in D account and decrease the cash that we are making payment. Like, or we can pass just one entry. When we can record it through one entry, like debit Mr. D account with 20,000. As you can see, we made a payment but we recorded as a receipt. So it makes the double effect, like 10,000 we recorded as a receipt that we received but we paid. So the 10,000 out of which it will make the effect of 0 with the wrong entry we have made earlier, and the credit cash with the 20,000, 10,000 will decrease, like make the effect of cash in a 0 and the 10,000 will be credited by cash which is going to the D. I hope guys you understand this concept. If you feel any hesitation, do write me in comments. I will get back to you as soon as possible. Thank you very much and goodbye.